Back on the bridge. Every time she does that, that always throws me off. Let's see what happens here. What's this? Okay. Adoptive. Okay. Let's see, do they have any dialogue to talk about now?
Lord Captain? Lord Captain.
Okay. Tattoo. Okay. See how she's doing.
Me? Not a clue, Lord Captain. I don't know who Lady Theodora would have told about a thing like that, but it definitely wasn't me. Why would you whisper that to me now? What? Lord Captain, I don't know anything about caches or Lady Theodora's secrets, but the voices have just reminded me about something. I was once given the chance to try some real wine. Lady Theodora gave me some. Not just any old synthetic booze, but her favorite plonk. She always drank it in her palace. It was golden in color, and its name was Flame of Purity. A silly name, but the flavor was so intense, and like nothing I'd ever tasted before or since. Apologies. It's probably not important, but I don't know anything more than that.
Is it?
Of course.
Shout to her.
Allow me to thank you again for helping me with the cargo, Sherin. I am sure the Ashmags who squirreled away my goods won't give up so easily, and I'll hear more about their scheming yet. Let's strike a deal, Sherin. I will watch your back, if you do me a favor and watch mine. Well, enough jokes. Is there something you wanted? Oh, Shireen, I did manage to spark your interest. Allow me to invite you to a more private place. My words are meant for your ears alone.
Okay, where are we? Shireen, the exalted one. Items received. Hmm. Oh, she hit a wall. Hmm. Hmm. Let's go with him. Wait, what? Damn, 170. Negative 170 is crazy. Oh, okay, level her up.
Yes, but not here. I wouldn't want our
Oh, somewhere else. Hmm. A secretary. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Come here. Let's go back. Nothing.
You have my complete attention. The cults, or as for those at the top of the cult, governors, we discovered, as you wish.
Because we kind of already read it through the other one, so that's fine. We got Jang. Did we discuss more with her?
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bored without our little talk, Shireen? No truer words have ever been said. I'm far more exciting than some small-time peddlers from Footfall. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Jai Amira Fatqin Tamiri Ash Ifrit, the 12th daughter of the Lord of Ifrit.
The 12th?
A distant world at the fringes of the Imperium. The youngest child is destined to become a bargaining chip in the family's political games. But I was unwilling to accept such a fate, and wanted to choose what to become and which path to follow. When I learned the Exalted One watches over hundreds of other worlds amidst distant stars, I understood there was an entire world of opportunities beyond Ifrit. All I had to do was break the familial bonds tying me down and escape the planet. Which I did a long time ago. The Keronis Expanse. A gorgeous name, isn't it? But this
At least we know how it's
my
now to
original
pronounce it.
destination when I escaped Shireen. Oh no, it was the rumors of incredible freedom that brought me to the Keronis Expanse. Freedom that is generously bestowed upon everyone who can survive in these parts. All doors are open here. You can become a saint, a mogul, a kingmaker, or anyone you like, really. Here, hard work pays off, unless you're used to lying by the roadside and complaining instead of toiling for the good of your soul, glory, wallet, or whatever floats your boat. I'm used to working hard.
Pulling yourself
and so
by the
I found
bootstrap.
my blessing. I convinced my father I personally wished to oversee the inspection of imported goods. I had to get experience so I wouldn't bring shame on our family, didn't I? I made friends with traders, missionaries, and soldiers at the port. I listened to their stories, studied the charts, learned what documents I had to forge to escape the planet. A kind word here, a shiny coin there. And here I am, in the iron belly of a ship, braving the void in search of a new life. Consider it a mark of my trade. This year, Xenos. Dumb-headed orcs. Who knew that we weren't the only ones to get tempted by the wreck of that raider? As for this treasure, I received it as a reward for a life that had been just a little too good. I was in a hurry to get to the Adeptus Amasacus after the Exalted One blessed me with immense wealth. I was 2 backstreets away from the den when a pathetic ashmag attacked me, envious of somebody else's fortune.
Oh, I see it on her neck. Ah, she's lying.
All relationships are based on mutual trust. That goes for business too. The dark side is the real Coronis Expanse, if you ask me. But what do you want to know about it, Shireen? Dynastiers drink with criminals. Rogue traders strike deals with the Casbalica, and dozens of ships stop off for a welcome break from a long voyage. Is there a more beautiful place in the entire Imperium? The Emperor is merciful to the meek and the powerful alike. There's a job for everyone as long as they have a head on their shoulders. And if you
Keyword
feel
head.
like talking to him in person, the statue of the Exalted One can be seen from any asteroid. You can pray to your heart's content. An ancient crime cartel that originated with the first settlers of the Calixis sector. It is run by shadowy clans with robber barons at the helm. Cross their path, and you risk making enemies all over the Coronis Expanse, or even the entire Imperium. As for the agents, they are just shameless, greedy scum.
Scum.
Every third person on Footfall is a Casbalican. But that doesn't mean all that rotten filth is acting together. I've been set up more than once just so some Casbalican can get one over on his rivals. And yet, the Casbalica is generous to its customers, if you can afford it. Anything can be obtained, organized, and transported for the right price. The customer is always right, unless they happen to be a rat. In which case...
Eh. See, we're starting to learn more and more that I like when you pass these chests because it does give you insight into her character, that she's not very fruitful with what she's been saying. She says words in one hand but slips up in other formats. So it's interesting to see that. It's like a subtle way of reading a character and letting you know more.
What gave you such an outrageous idea? Was it my immaculate garment? My gorgeous jewelry? Do not worry, Shireen. I will let you know once I become a baroness, should the Exalted One will it. Just imagine the strong and fruitful alliance that could be forged between a rogue trader and the mastermind of the Casbalica. It's not hard to do on Footfall. I spent a year working for good old Christo. He was a brave soldier who gave up the ghost in a scuffle with orcs, and then took over his business. Having a good head on your shoulders and keeping the Exalted One in your heart helps to establish new contacts quickly. Eventually, I gathered together a group of honest and loyal people, and it only took a few successful contracts for the Casbalica to take notice. I quickly settled on Footfall and started dispensing my wisdom to my protégés and subordinates. I lost the taste for getting my hands dirty. It really is simple, Shireen. The Kasbalika runs the Imperium's black market, offering special goods to those who can afford their services. Yes, I am talking about Xeno artifacts too. Alien weapons, technology, sometimes even certain kinds of living creatures. Unlike the rogue traders whose sacred warrants make them immune even from the laws of the Exalted One,
The laws
Kasbalikan agents are
don't
used
apply
to
to
hiding
us.
and covering their tracks. Nobody wants to draw unwanted attention, no matter who might take an interest. Especially now that the Coronis Expanse has a warrior of the Golden Throne as its watchman. Why not? The decision is yours, Shireen. Listen, Shireen, the giver of happiness and the dearest of my friends. I am who I am. A cold trade. All relationships are based on mutual trust. That goes for my trade means knowing the right people.
Ma, there's a lot to ask her.
Having the right connections and making sure the precious goods find their way into the hands of my no less precious customers. My wisdom includes the knowledge of the enemies of humankind, be they Xenos or the lowest scum in the Imperium, as well as the latest knowledge about how much they charge for any particular curio at the footfall market. Not even the most cunning Aji will deceive you as long as I am with you, Shireen. I promise you that. Whatever I have can be yours too, if your unfathomable wealth isn't enough for you already, I mean. It has been known to happen. After years of dealing with Xenos, I've learned their customs, and even got a grasp of their language. Except they cringe whenever I start speaking. Arrogant sods. They dislike even our voices, but they never turn away our valuables. Then again, I'm used to seeing sour faces. In this trade, the easily offended go out of business. I have no doubt you will have to deal with Xenos sooner or later. When that time comes, Shireen, you will thank the Exalted One for sending me to stand at your side. Thank you, Shireen. Being able to read and write is chief among them. You may not be aware, but this science is beyond the abilities of billions of the Imperium subjects. And yet they happily keep drudging along in their factories, fundi, and assembly lines. Me, I didn't escape Ifrit to consign myself to such misery. It was literacy that paved my path to copied orders, forged signatures, counterfeited papers. The wonderful things that make the wheels of bureaucracy turn in the right direction. Compared to the rabble on footfall, perhaps. Compared to you. Be it power or money, I still have a long way to go. I could purchase one of Footfall's asteroids, but not a planet. I could subjugate a few gangs from the shady districts, but not Vladium. And so the answer to your question is no. I do not consider myself rich. I am not rich enough.
She definitely wants to be more in power.
You're fun to talk. I grew tired of scribing endless contracts and agreements neatly tucked away on Footfall. Well, I did that for how many years? But here, among the stars, you are always balanced on a knife edge. Nothing thrills me more than the tension of a warp jump, or the danger that lurks around every corner on a planet. Footfall was beginning to make me fat and stupid, Shireen. I do not want that. I am counting on life in your retinue being more exciting than sitting behind a desk in my office.
Oh.
Do I trust the Trickster twins? By the Exalted One, no. The underhanded rogues of Footfall came up with that name for a reason. The tricks of those frenzied ashmags are all about things far more intriguing than the honest and law-abiding subjects of the Imperium can imagine. On the other hand, this is why I am keeping them close. Kor and Tora know who lifted them out of the cesspit proudly called the Shadow Quarters, and who has been feeding that ravenous beast their insatiable lust for lucre. No, they are not going to betray me if only because they know I am now a part of your entourage, Shireen. They're not going to let the biggest pie in the Imperium pass them by without trying to get a slice for themselves.
Okay.
Vicious, cruel, dangerous beasts. Humans hold little interest for Xenos. We are entertainment for them, a means to keep boredom at bay, a commodity. But some of them contact us once in a while using their own people. Do not deceive yourself by thinking you are safe because there are no Xenos inside. Those Agi are as cunning as they are ruthless. They cleverly pull at the strings of spies and traitors, subjugate those who do not fall for the promised reward, transform the ones who resist their promises into soulless puppets.
Ooh.
The Emperor watches over me, and that is why I still haven't succumbed to the fate of many of my associates who have lost their lives to the stringy scoundrels. I think we've said all there is to say on this topic. The youngest... all relationship. It is difficult not to be aware of the powers that be, especially ones like Lord Captain Theodora. But we never met personally, as the difference between our positions was far too great. Theodora was a mighty ruler, the center of her own universe, and I, a pathetic speck, was nothing next to her. But you were kind to me, Shireen, and in my eyes, that puts you above your esteemed aunt, or whoever she was to you. Or lucky lady, you mean? My heart has been coveted by proud men with hard eyes, gentle maidens with sensual voices, imperious lords and fierce leaders of void brigands. Only... oh, Shireen. Then what reason do I have to tell you the truth? Every mystery once solved ceases to excite the interest of an inquiring mind. You are prying at the treasures of my soul, my little secrets. How else can I keep them safe from such a powerful robber as the rogue trader? I dare not refuse you. Oh, serving you is an honor, your ladyship, and I am immensely flattered that my humble gifts have stirred your interest. But, oh, Shireen, with a few words you have managed to make my heart flutter. I understand. I'm just having a little fun, Shireen. I can't possibly just say... If you are not simply amusing yourself by toying with my feelings, then why not give it a try? Go on. Or, wait. You haven't yet asked how I feel about being... I simply cannot reject so ardent an admirer. To insult such sincere passion would be a wicked act in the eyes of the exalted... Savor the anticipation, Shireen. Wait, and do not lose confidence. But if the feelings in your soul have become a fire that is burning you up from within, then you may express them by bestowing a gift upon your humble servant. Oh, I have no doubt you will.
Okay, so now I have to find... is that a gift? I have to... a gift, okay. What does she say?
Domin.
Nope.
May the
Am I reading a small colony right there? It says, I shall give her a small Let's do it. Oh. Hold on. Melee weapons. Ooh, armor kit. I can't do one. Okay. By the way, I have no idea what I purchased. Okay, both 70. Okay, figure this out. Talk to Sherry.
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bored with... Is there a sweeter subject in the universe to discuss, Shireen? You have asked the rose if it likes to receive the kisses of the sun every morning. Ask the sand dune if it likes to feel the caressing and play. Then let us both be silent together about this beautiful feeling, Shireen. The language on Ifrit, my home world, is quite different from the one spoken in the Caronis Expanse. We bestow more than one meaning upon each word, allowing our wise men to fully express their sagacious thoughts, and us lowly dabblers, our base passions and desires. Take Aji, for example. That is what I call every piece of scum and villain, because Aji means evil and foe and pathetic worm unworthy of consideration. Or take Ashmag. It means fool and little brother, and blind man who stumbled and would fall into a pit without guidance. Shireen means friend and comrade and roommate in a battle formation, like we are.
Okay.
Oh, I have no doubt you will.
Let's see.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations. Jai is like a gem. The brighter people shine around her, the clearer her faces reflect a myriad of colorful gleams. They are all parts of Jai, but no single one of them is her. I cannot discern her true colors through the veil of her motley shawls. I peel off hue after hue, only to find a different color underneath every time. I have enjoyed your
Interesting. Okay. What's this? Look out once we are within reach. Oh. All right. Mm-hmm. You chart a new path or war from a different system. Okay. Click and be on the system. Oh, I'm actually confused. Standard scanning cannot reveal a route to the selected system, but you can still get there by spending points of Navigator Insight to plot a guaranteed direct path. Click left mouse button, and use name to chart the course. Chart the. Oh. Oh, I see. I fucked that. Well, fine. All right, something's happening over there. I want to see the one that was safe. Anything else? I guess something will happen later, maybe. I don't know. Visit. Well, it went through pirates. I guess, is that going to start a ship battle?
I stand ready to serve you and the
Yes.
Imperium, Lord Captain.
Cobra!
Coordinates set. Let the void sort them out.
Oh. Oh, is that how torpedoes work? I did not know that.
Make every shot count.
No, does it?
Helmsman, take us in. Macro cannon, open fire! Launch battery, volley. Salvo. Let them taste our fury.
Oh, it's trying to disengage. That's what that symbol it means. Okay. Oh, that was gone.
Make every shot count! Salvo! Engage the engines! Keep up the pressure.
Okay.
Fire at will. All hands, prepare for acceleration.
The whispers grow louder. We stay pale before our mastery of the void.
Okay, that took them out. I think the ship combat is kind of cool because it really shows you like how overpowered you are versus them. Oh. Okay. Oh, as far as Xenos. 15, 105. Okay. All right. Oh.
Shireen, there you are. I've been waiting for you. Sating a hunger greater than any bodily appetite. My curiosity. You see, a person's face, their clothes, their manner is all just a mask. Smoke from the lips of a fire breather designed to hide the truth. But the contents of chests and cupboards, they are the reflection of the soul, in which the
That is
walls
actually
can
true.
glimpse another's
Historically says if you check a
I
person's
have been
trash,
wondering
you can see what they were
kind
having
of
before.
person you truly are.
You can learn a lot about if you go through someone's trash. A lot about them. You'd be surprised.
Shireen, you besmirch my heart with the black ink of bitterest insult. If you do not trust me, search me.
Am I actually searching her? I don't know what I'm doing.
How else am I to prove my innocence, Shireen? Keep going, Shireen. You will strike lucky yet.
What should I have?
I love the gift, Shireen. Everything the rogue trader desires.
Something happened there and I couldn't read it. Not quite what I was picturing. I don't think that was the ritual.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Well, at least I know she's inscribed it. There you go. Alrighty. No, I forgot. I forgot. Oh, fuck it, we're here. And then I'll check the. I'll talk to her after this. Okay, gas giant. She was reading something about a burning world. Oh, here he is. And there he went. Wait, what? Before we go down there, let me talk to her. And then we'll go on that void ship. Where is she? Because I want to complete the ritual before then. God damn it.
Domin. Then follow me, Domin.
Must she stab herself every time?
Are you ready to step into the labyrinth, Domin? This is the ritual of binding. By the Undying One's will, our fates and ours one. But I must still guide you into the maze of my mind. Although it is my predestination alone to walk its corridors in search of answers, your image must become part of the tangle. For I am your shadow, Domin, and your presence will aid me in sensing whatever threats may be looming over you. instructions, directions, a depiction of the puzzle that can only be solved within one's own consciousness by following its bends and turnings. I do not require these lines to find my way, but for you, they will serve as a guiding thread. Your weapon for the ritual. Watch the lines on the floor. You can only pass through the gaps. The rest, you need not know. And...
Uh-oh. They have a shield.
You are now upon the path. Your shadow now walks the labyrinth, and my gaze can now see when danger draws near you. You are not required to understand. You have joined the ritual. That will suffice. Understand me?
Yes, you.
Why,
because you're my shadow. I need to know.
My fate is preordained, and our places assigned. We both must serve the Undying One, as his design foretells. But if such is indeed your wish, my path of service to the Undying Emperor is one of many twists and pitfalls. Every mind is fraught with weakness, and only by honing it tirelessly can one achieve focus and prime one's perception. I envision the tenets of the web as a maze of tangles and dead ends. Each time I go into a trance, be it one of the soul or of battle, I walk this path from beginning to end. And now that you're a part of it, you will be there with me when next I enter the labyrinth. You may deem it strange. You live in a world so far removed from my own that such rituals must seem absurd to you. I am sure I would find your rituals equally mystifying. You are empowered by the will of the Undying One himself, and yet, when I look at your life, I am surprised. You follow a different thread, one that does not seem as strict to your.
No, alright, they're giving her some character, which is interesting.
Luster. To partake in one of your ceremonies? Returning the courtesy. That is how you say it up here, isn't it? I will await your invitation. The labyrinth has accepted you. We have danced amid the crossing lines and minds, and by the dance, we are now bound.
Okay. Well, we are now bound. Alright, well, I guess we'll go onto that ship and see what happens next time. When we go on it, what can go wrong?